Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get in some breakfast before we start in earnest. Wait, what the fuck? Why is it listed as Genshin? Whatever. Okay. Okay, Twitch, just ignore my stream setup. Cool, thank you. Very, very cool. Pardon the noise. Sody pop. Made myself some peanut butter and sandwiches. Alright. Now that my food's done, sorry about that. We're going to be playing some Actraiser today, but before we get started, we have an announcement because we have a new follower. Welcome, Meme Lover, to the Warden Research Facility. Grab a gun and man the defenses. That's pretty much all the announcements for today. Time to just steamroll right into it and get the action flowing, yeah? Alright, so, sorry, music over here, but you have to go. And you have to go up. Alright. So, I finished Fillmore in the last stream. Completed it even. And the next world is Bloodpool. So we're gonna go to Bloodpool. If you can beat back the monstrous horde, then your people can establish a foothold in this region and begin to rebuild their lives. Shall we begin, Master Durasup? Yeah. See if I can remember how to play this. It's been a little bit. Slash. What was my attack button? Okay, there's jump. Alright, there we go. Okay. Die! You got dead. So, I need to figure out where the special statues are. Those golden ones, effectively. And how to get to them. Alright, there we go. I did it. My attack got upped. Do I go down? Yeah. Alright. Heck. I ran straight into that. I'm imagining that if there's anything, it's going to be up. I was right. Hell yeah. Purge in the name of your god. How funny. Okay. Seems to be doing alright so far. I wonder what changes they've made to this boss, because this boss was really easy in the original. I wonder if they've changed it. I wasn't doing that. They have changed it. This arena's completely different. Crimson Waters Blasphemy. Manticore. Well. Okay. He's headed over here now. And now he's down here. Oh. Alright, come on. Move. Okay. Doing good so far. He's gonna blow fire before I get a chance to get up there. I'm dead. Shit. I've been revived. Got him. I had to use a revive, but that's kind of a main facet of this game, is using revives to outlast the boss. Hey, I got an achievement. Blood pool. Lightning babies again. Alright. Rejoice, Master Dursup, for Bloodpour may now serve as a home for your wayward people. That's cool. Yet vigilant we must also remain, for they are weak and fragile creatures. Let us continue to safeguard them from Tenzra's minions and ensure that this new settlement grows and thrives. You gonna, like, tutorial me every 5 seconds again? Is that gonna happen? Oh, hey, she's cute. He's kind of cute, too. They're cute. I like these two. O Lord, this humble settlement of ours is surrounded by marshlands, which resist our every attempt to build new homes and expand our domain. If you could see fit to drain these dreadful swamps with your resplendent sunlight, we would be forever grateful. Indeed, the wet bogs are too unstable to support permanent structures. Never mind the other dangers they harbor. The settlement's growth will be stunted if you do not intervene, I fear. Perhaps bringing the radiant power of the sun to bear would resolve the issue. 'Cause I am the sun. What? Okay. Sun. Oh, I don't have enough. Do I now? Haha! Offer guidance. also need to... Oh. Did I do... No, I used a controller last time, didn't I? Hold on a second. Let me plug in my controller. Is it working? Nope, it's not working. Oh well. We will use keyboard controls for this one. I was wondering why it felt so funky though. I don't remember buttons being where they are. Wow, I suck. Okay. Not enough for that, but I got enough for this. Haha! You are dead. I can't get it all. Sleepy Village theme, though. Very, very calming musical choice for this area. Okay. I sense a fearsome magic emanating from this lair, Master Durasup. Alas, your chosen lack sufficient strength and numbers to act against the fiends at this time. Well, fuck them then. They can get eated. And by that I mean they can get more people so that they're stronger or something. Z. Build fort. Yep. Gotta show these people what it means to live. You know, at least Angel Boy isn't like shouting at me every 5 seconds. It kind of got ridiculous after a while. Yeah, here. Can I stun? Nope, I can't. But what I can do is nothing. Okay, cool. Sunlight. Let's see. It was this. Okay. Sorry. That's a tower now. Ah, itchy. Okay, what exactly do you want from me past this? Because I can't do much else. I guess I'll just, drain more swamps? Oh, I guess that's what they wanted. Oh Lord, my wife and I would speak to you of a matter near and dear to our hearts. We have a son. Teddy is his name. Nightfire. And though he is nearly of the age when one must take up a trade, he is yet a child at heart and content to go gallivanting in the wilds outside our settlement. He wants to be a DJ. Let him be a DJ. I realize this is not the sort of matter one would bring to the attention of a god, but even so, we ask you, O Lord, to keep our Teddy, to help our Teddy walk a more responsible path, with your guidance and grace. Yeah, he's gonna be a DJ. I see, so this is what Nightfire looks like when he's not a skunk. What a wonderful day! The sun is shining brightly, and I have this great expanse all to myself. Now and ever after, too afraid the others are to venture close to the poison lake, but not I, and so this secret paradise is mine alone to enjoy. Huh? Is someone there? Who are you? Where did you come from? Monsters are after me. Please, I need your help. Yes, of course. I'll take you back to the village. Can you walk? Take my hand. I'll help you up. It would seem that further development of this settlement will not be possible until your children grow greater in number. Of course, in keeping to your sage guidance, I am sure they will multiply and prosper. I've said this many times. I'm sure it hasn't gotten annoying yet. Where else I could put a gatehouse, really? I just could put one here. I'll hold on to it. Oh Lord, our son Teddy returned from his last excursion into the wilds with a stranger, a young woman. We believe she's his girlfriend now. Daniela strikes me as a quiet, timid girl. She spoke little save to name herself and thank us for our aid. We have invited her to stay with us that she might rest and recover from her ordeal. In the meantime, we would seek out the lair of the fiends that pursued her. O Lord, we pray you bless us with the strength and courage to confront our foes when we find them. Woman from without. Expose the lair's entrance with the aid of the people and descend to destroy the spawner. And drain 7 or more marshlands. Oh, I already did that one. Cool. Accept. Oh, what the hell? This. Dickbag. Okay, so... Aho! The people have marshaled their courage and sallied forth to open the entrance to the fiend's lair. The monster spawner within has been laid bare. By your divine hand, may this devilish device be destroyed, and the lair sealed forevermore. Go forth, Master Durasup, and smite the demons. Yeah, not yet. Alright, now I go in. Kill the blobs. The evil testicles. I'm not very strong. Well, ow. I did it. It poked me a couple times, but I did it. Diddle-diddle-doo. I got the thing. Master Durasup, in helping to see the lair sealed, your children have grown more confident and resilient. They may now oppose the enemy more vigorously. To wit, you may now instruct them to build additional fortifications to defend their settlement. The maximum number of force has been increased. O Lord, the monster lair is no more. By your miraculous power was it sealed, and for the deed we thank you. ... Hello there, Daniela. How are you feeling? I have a request. Please don't cast me out. No, I'm gonna come up with a better voice. Give me a second to think here. I have a request. Please don't cast me out. I can contribute to the village. I can. Pray allow me to stay, and I will do my utmost to help you all. Calm yourself, child. No one here has any intention of making you leave. I don't know what gave you the idea we were even considering it. Clearly your experience in the wilds has unsettled your heart. When I myself am in a similar state, I find peace through prayer to our Lord of Light. Perhaps you might try the same. ... So that's Daniela? A fearful child indeed. Is someone there? Who speaks my name? Curious. I did not intend to make myself heard, and yet my words ring clear in her ears. This warrants investigation. I'll be just a moment, Master Durasup. Be not afraid, Daniela. I am a femboy. I am the right hand of the Lord of Light, and I come as a friend. You're an angel? I am indeed. I reveal myself only to a select few of your kind. 'Tis quite the honor, for which you should feel grateful. I see. Thank you? Better. You are most welcome. You are not of this village, yes? Yet I know of no other settlement nearby. From where precisely do you hail? Pray excuse me. Huh? Did that mortal just run away from me? Humph. The blood man may have had the right of it. Whatever happened to her has left her addled and impossible to engage. There is a terror in her, a bone-deep fear. But of what? Bridge building. A tome detailing the process of bridge construction. O Lord, in grace and splendor, we, your children of Bloodpool, have conceived of a most wonderful invention. We now have the means to build bridges spanning rivers, allowing safe passage on foot. Someone else already did this, but we're stealing credit for it. This new innovation shall empower us to extend our claim further southward, towards the ocean shore, and secure more land for our growing population. Master Durasup, your people's ability to construct bridges has empowered them to expand into yet uncultivated lands. Guide them unto this virgin soil, what they might build roads and prosper further. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so... not that one. This one. I can only get one of these. I'll get this one. See, I'm gonna do it funny, because if I don't build a road to the place, I don't think the dudes can get to it. If I may, Master Durasup, your children of Bloodpool are at prayer and seek your attention. River Marauders. Cool. Build 2 or more gatehouses. O Lord, your children live in fear, for the monsters that hunt us are more clever than common beasts, and have grown adept at finding gaps in our defenses. In recent days, they have used the rivers and canals to launch their assaults, much to our dismay. It is our belief that our best recourse would be to construct new forts to secure these points of entry, but as ever, we should be glad to defer to your guidance. It's not a bad idea, if you ask me. A rather ingenious one, even. Clever as ever, these mortals. Why not give them your blessing and bid them proceed with their plans? Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's the idea. Can't, though. I need to do not that. Not that. This. Damn, couldn't hit him. Okay, so... sunlight. See, if I limit the number of, like, avenues and such, it's less of an issue. Or at least that's where my brain is thinking. Haha! You're dead. That wrong thing again. Okay, so if I were to... I don't have enough. I'll sunlight this first. Because I think I can get a whole bunch of them with this one. Yeah, got 3 of them. Okay, so if I build another fort, gatehouse here, that should work. Oh, pardon me, Messenger Soup, but there is someone who wishes to convey to you words of gratitude. Oh Lord, doubtless you have seen how our new forts hold firm against the fiend's latest assaults. Your children will sleep more soundly in the nights to come. We pray you will continue to shower us with love and show us favor, O Lord. The fiends are not to be underestimated, no matter how insignificant the weakness. They will seek out and find a means to exploit it. And when they find the weakness absent, they will not lose heart, but simply search for another. For no defense is impenetrable. The struggle continues without rest or respite. Only with the fall of Tanzer's champion will the Blood Men finally enjoy a measure of peace. Wow, way to be pessimistic about it, actually. I got Daniela Chronicles. I will use those. Inventory. Use. 2. I did it. Okay, so I'll get rid of this. And guide them further. They're not sufficient strength. Alright, fine. We'll do this for now. Haha, get shit on. Dot dot dot. You have a purposeful look, Daniela. Have you been offering prayers to our Lord? Actually, the truth is, I know a little magic. I was trying to sense if any monsters were drawing close to the village. With magic, you mean? That's very impressive. That our Lord saw fit to bless you with such a gift. How wonderful! Wait, I can feel them. A horde of monsters. They will be here soon. Are you sure? Then we must inform the others at once. Join me, please. The powers you command will prove invaluable in the battle to come. Oh no, I couldn't possibly. I doubt my presence alone would... She wields magic? True magic? But mages and their destructive arts were said to have vanished from this world long ago. Yet this child is heir to their legacy? Who is she, really? Okay, so... Yeah, let's do it. Settlement Siege. Z. I can only put one here. Where are they coming from? Master Durasup, now that Philotas has entrusted you his Shard of Starlight, you may summon him to battle at will. Summoning Champions. Champions prophesy who have presented to you their Shards of Starlight may be summoned to aid in the defense of settlements in other realms. Once called to battle, these heroes will fight alongside your people as an ally. When the summon gauge is completely filled, you may summon a champion. This gauge will gradually be filled as you defeat enemies with allies, forts, and miracles. Bring all that you have to bear against the fiends, Master Durasup, and you will soon have the power to summon a champion to smite your foes once and for all. Alright, but I need to know where they're coming from first, because I don't see it. There they are. You need to go here. And voila. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. I'm gonna hit them with a zip zap. Zip zap zippity zap. Ship shat blap. Come on, Philotas. I need you. Oh, that's not good. 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 There we go. Master Durasup, the Shard of Starlight pulses with power. The time has come to call upon your champion prophesied. Summoning Champions. By consuming a full summon gauge, you can call upon a champion to aid you in battle. After pressing Summon Champion, select a location where you would like your chosen hero to appear. This hero will function as an ally in battle and will answer your commands as given. Incapacitated Summon Champions. Should a Summon Champion suffer significant damage and their HP be reduced to 0, they will not only be incapacitated, but return to their home realm. However, these champions may be relied upon once more by expending another full summon gauge to call upon them again. The pride of Fillmore, our Philotas, will doubtless prove an invaluable ally against the strongest of foes in distant lands. You must call upon him at first opportunity, Master Durasup. Yeah. Come on, Philotas. Get out of here. Hold on a second. Where's okay, so here. Alright. You go there. I'm gonna collect this SP and this food. I think we're doing good. I think we got this. Alright, where are they coming from now? Oh, I see it. Okay, see, Daniela, I'm gonna send you here. While Philotas covers that. Oh, oh no. Okay. So my plans did not work. Valtos, I need you down here, like, now. Let's see. Put that there. I need you up here. The final party of fiends has come. If we can but beat back these enemies, victory will be ours. Alright, we're doing good. Doing good work. Alright. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's not good. I didn't see you guys pop up. Do we have any more coming from down here? Doesn't look like it. So, get up here, Falatos. And he's dead. Horde defeated. Zip zap. He's dead. Got killed. Oh Lord, we have successfully repelled the monster's horde which attempted to raze our village to the ground. Young Daniela was instrumental in our victory. Not only did she forewarn us of the impending assault, but in battle she was a force to behold, laying low fiends left and right with her formidable magic. But grateful as we are to her, O Lord, we yet have questions. She is reticent to speak of her past, and how she came to command such power. At length she told us of a castle in the west, beneath which she claimed she lived in hiding for many years. However, none here have ever seen this castle. But there are some few among us who are unsure what to make of our guest, who cannot help but regard her and her magic with a measure of fear. Yeah, my magic is scary. It makes sense. It would seem that further development of the settlement will not be possible until your children grow greater in number. But of course, in keeping to your sage guidance, I am sure they will multiply and prosper. Yeah, they gonna do it. If I may, Master Dursup, your children of Bloodpool are at prayer and seek your attention. I see, so, okay. Bridge repair. Alright. That's something I can really control, but alright. Oh, generous Lord. With wisdom's gift we have gained knowledge of bridges and their construction. Alas, we have found that our attempts end in failure, for without exception every bridge we have built has fallen to ruin. It is our choice of materials, we think. To withstand the elements, the humidity that invites rot, we must improve upon our designs. However, with the resources at our disposal, we will struggle to achieve this. Or not at all, I fear. I suppose there is a logic to his words. One cannot build the same bridge in every clime and expect it to endure. Perhaps with more workshops and craftsmen to consider the problem, the mortals can develop a solution. Yeah. Get on that. Die, cute dragon thing. Really? They still can't take it on? Fine. But build a bridge here. Because apparently the only thing that not building roads there does is make it so I can't build defenses. Which is a little dumb, I'm just gonna say. But whatever, it's fucking do. Alright. If I may, Master Dursup, your children of blood pour a prayer and seek your attention. Again? Alright, oh, okay. O Lord, we your children of Bloodpool have grown greater and greater in number. While this is cause for celebration, it is also a source of worry. For our food stores will not suffice to feed so many mouths. Already we lack enough to ensure that all our residents will receive shares equal to those of past seasons. And so we beg you, O Lord, to bless us with a bountiful harvest, that we may ensure none go hungry. It seems it is the human condition to be at all times preoccupied with food. Yeah! Someone else is very preoccupied with food, too! Aren't they, Mr. Angel? Don't think I've forgotten that you ate the entirety of their donation to me. I haven't forgotten this. Fat-ass femboy. So long as it is a concern, they will struggle to think of aught else. Shall we see their larders fit to bursting with sustenance, then? I mean, yeah. Can't let them starve. Gotta be a dutiful god thing. Gotta do the work. Stuff. Okay. Let me guess. Not enough people or something. Yeah. I get it. Build around it then. Oh, that was the wrong button. Ha ha ha, you got dead. O Lord, your children are ready to journey into the lair of the monsters to the next. We ask young Daniela to accompany us, for her magic would help ensure the safety of our expedition. But try as we might to persuade her, she would not agree. I can only speculate as to her reasons. She gave none. Nevertheless, we have faith that we will overcome this trial without her aid, for we know you walk by our side, O Lord. ... Daniela, child, you must see it too. Your guarded nature feeds the bloodman's distrust and suspicion. Will you not explain yourself to me at least? If you truly have nothing to hide. I don't. Just that I know I won't be of any use to them. It's better that I stay here. It's safer. God, this child! She is possessed of such incredible power, yet seems utterly devoid of confidence. It beggars belief. Yeah, it's kind of like that's a thing that happens to people and makes them sad. Welcome to life, Mr. Angel. Suppose there's entrance. Yep, can do that. In fact, I'm gonna do it now. Oh-ho! The people have marshaled their courage and sailed forth to open the entrance to the fiend's lair. The monster spawner within has been laid bare. By your divine hand, may this devilish device be destroyed, and the lair sealed forevermore. Go forth, Master Durasup, and smite the demons. Yeah, but first you gonna do work, Mr. Angel. And kill Mr. Buff Demon thing. Alright, let's go. Lego Star Wars. Hell yeah. Alright, where are they? There they are. Damn it. I'm doing it. I'm doing the stuff. Apple. And there it is. I'm gonna do. Oh shit. Like, it's perfectly positioned to be annoying. I did it. You are now safe from one of the things. Huzzah! Do the stuff. Yeah. Do it. Do it now. I am peeking my mic, I think. I'm being too loud. Master Durasup, in helping to see their lair sealed, your children have grown more confident and resilient. They may now oppose the enemy more vigorously. To wit, I've already read this. The maximum number of forts has increased. Hell yeah, it has. O Lord, by your miraculous hand has the wicked's den been sealed forevermore. We rejoice and sing your praises, and pray it marks the end of the fiend's designs. But if it does not, then we may be forced to reconsider Daniela's place here. That these raids began after her arrival has not gone unnoticed. Some have begun to call for her exile. They bear the child no ill will, but they fear for their own children, as do my wife and I fear for our Teddy. We must... Hey, Valkyrie. I'm doing alright. Playing some Actraiser. How you doing? Let me, Go check out, Valkyrie.
Anything?
Everybody.
You didn't see anything?
Give them a follow. Really does like those two clips, doesn't it?
Oh, that's gonna be an amazing clip if you do actually clip it. Because
Trying to beat the heat.
Sat there and stared at it on the floor for a good 10 seconds.
Yeah,
I picked it up.
I can understand trying to beat the heat. It's getting hot out there. Oh, you only have 4 clips? I mean, yeah, I get it. I had to get someone to do clips for me, for the most part, for mine. Greer does a lot of them. Do you have any mods? Maybe one of your mods could, start doing clips for you. I noticed you seem to stream before I even wake up, so I've never actually managed to catch one of your streams. Yeah. See if one of them's willing to be your clip guy or clip girl. We must look after our own before others, must we not? 'Twould break my heart to cast her out, but if I must choose between her and my own flesh and blood... O Lord, we are but weak creatures, desperate to protect what little we have. I pray you forgive us, and lead us unto righteousness. ... Very wildly in start times. Yeah, I get it. I try to start at like either 4 or 5, because those seem like decent start times for me. But what's good for me isn't good for everybody. But that's what I try to do. People also seem to like a more regular start time, so, you know, it works out. But sometimes shit gets in the way of that as well, so, you know, it is a scheduling is a struggle. It is always a struggle. If I may, Master Dursup, why not leave the people to their own devices as they labor to improve their settlement? Because I want to set this building over here on fire. Goodbye! Haha! Chaos! Yeah. Because if I do this, they will upgrade their buildings when the ticker takes over. Oh Lord, our Teddy has run off into the wilderness yet again. We've looked high and low, but have failed to find him or any indication of where he might have gone. We aren't sure if he took any rations with him either. He could be lost and starving for all we know. If he at least had this bread with him, it would put our minds at ease. So their son's up and wandered off, has he? I should have no problem finding the little rascal. I'll hold on to the bread for when I do. I mean, I already know where he's at. He's over here. Well, well. Are these tracks I spy? Near the Poison Lake, no less. A place that most bloodmen are wont to avoid. That said, I do not see our quarry at the moment. Perhaps we can lure him out with a certain fragrant foodstuff. Yeah, bread. When I start doing this quest, enemy will launch it. Oh, okay, no, I'll wait. I want to build up the town a bit more first. If I may, employing this item in these lands would serve no purpose. What are you talking? Oh. I get it. It wants me to do it here instead. Which I can do. Level up! She's actually kind of pretty. Alright, so they built a farm instead of a new workshop. It's alright. I'm sure I can get them to do intelligent things. Given time. And violence. Here. I ran straight into that. Okay, so... also need more structures. Alright. Wow, I am missing him with every shot. This doesn't control very well. That's alright, at least it does control. I didn't see the swamp here. I need to get rid of that. Okay. Destroy some more houses. Hell yeah. Upgrades. Oh, wrong button. What happened? God destroyed my house. Oh, that's an insurance claim. And he's dead. Oh, those houses are gone. How many palisades do I have? Alright, you know what? I think it's a good time to go ahead and do this now. Yes, do it. Do it. I know that smell. Aye, there's no mistaking it. Mother's bread, fresh from the oven. And just when my hunger was beginning to grow unbearable. As if my stomach summoned it out of thin air. And that bear! Wait, what was that just now? Monsters! Probably on the hunt for a meal too. Fair enough. You would clearly appreciate this bread more than I would. Consider it a peace offering. What? You'd rather have me instead of the bread? But no, I'm too young. But I'm not tasty, probably. I ate poorly, or so my mother says. Huh? Daniela, what are you doing here? Get behind me, Teddy, quickly. You saved me before. It's only right that I return the favor. Well, so, let's see. I need palisades here, here. This is troublesome. That's what I'm gonna have to deal with right now. And she can't move. Can I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I can't move him, and they've popped up on top of him. Okay. Well, that didn't last long. Get in here, Philotos. I need you. My lovable hunk of man meat. Kill them. Hell yeah. Look at him go. It turns out that violence was the answer. Okay, so... gonna preemptively put that there. If I leave her there, she can mostly take care of that. Okay, no, you wait here. The enemy saved their strongest for last, but we will triumph in the end. We must! Yeah, do it. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Alright. I can send... I'm pressing every incorrect button I can. Hell yeah. We're doing it. I'm winning the game. I win! Victory! I did it. I do it. I did the win. I got the victory. I got the spooglies. Oh Lord, our fool of a son Teddy has returned safe and sound. Though I should not speak too harshly of him. In truth, he left not on a lark, but for noble purpose. He sought to learn how Bloodpool's namesake came to exist. How the waters of the great lake came to be befouled with crimson poison. So long had I thought him a carefree child that I failed to notice his growing love for his community and his desire to help his fellow man. Perhaps he has matured more than I realized. Yeah! Victory! I did it! I did a win. But then again, I cannot help but wonder if that what ultimately brought him home was the smell of my home-baked bread, which he has loved for so long as I can remember. There's a comfort in that, I confess, that even if he is a man grown, a remnant of the boy remains. Is it wrong to wish your child remain a child a moment longer? 'Tis selfish, no doubt, but the heart is not a creature of logic. But I digress. Our Teddy discovered a cave in which he found a most mysterious skull. We suspected there was more to it than meets the eye, but as it exudes a foul and holy aura, we thought to rid ourselves of it at first opportunity. But Daniela examined it and declared it a relic bound to a powerful fiend's lair, a relic that could be repurposed for its destruction. Some doubted her words, but not I, for heedless of any danger to herself, she did strike out alone and find our Teddy, and bring him back to us unharmed. She has earned our trust several times over. Thus do I believe the skull is what she claims, and pray you find a use for it, O Lord. Yeah, it looks like it'd be a great paperweight. I do have some files I could probably set it on. A curious relic with power to dispel the magic of the wicked. Yeah, Yeah, I know what that's for. There's a disturbing air to this skull. That cannot be denied. Can it truly be used to render this lair of powerful fiends vulnerable to attack? Well, it is your relic now, and thus your decision to make, Master Durasup. Should you wish to put it to the proof, then by all means. Yeah. I'm getting rid of this place because it's a pain in my ass. Amazing, Master Durasup! The power of the skull has rendered the Red Devil's lair vulnerable to attack. You need only descend to battle as before and destroy the fetid spawner hidden within to rid Bloodpool of their menace once and for all. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go stick him with my pointing stick. I don't like the sound of... Oh, hello! You were not something I was expecting. I was not expecting to fight the Manticore a second time. And turns out I don't have to. I did it. I just bullied it to death. Look, Master Durasup, the Crimson Lake has been purified. This town can no longer call itself Bloodpool because there's no Bloodpool. The entire purpose of this place has been made defunct. The source of the poison must have been the Red Devil's lair. How long had the fiends been befouling these waters, I wonder? Master Durasup, in helping to see the lair sealed, your children have grown more confident and resilient. They may now oppose the enemy more vigorously. I've said this several times. Teddy, I've been meaning to ask, why did you do it? Going off on your own to such a dangerous place. I saw how they looked at you when you told them about the castle. Not a single one of them believed your story. But I did, and I wanted to prove to the others that it wasn't a lie. Maybe I didn't find it, but at least I found that skull, and now that the lake's been cleansed, it's even safer to go and search. It's only a matter of time. It's out there. I know it. You risked your life because of me? Oh, Teddy. I'm so sorry. What? No, you've got no reason to apologize. I just couldn't stand it, is all. Hearing them say those awful things about you. Besides, you saved me, remember? Riding the wind to my side, appearing as if from nowhere, and that magic you used against the fiends. I can still hear the thunderclap. You were amazing. You want to get married? Oh, well, you were in danger, and there really wasn't time to think, so I just... If the others had seen you in action, they'd fall to their knees and beg for your protection. Oh, Mistress Daniela, they'd say. You'd be their wizard knight, and maybe I could be your squire. Squire Teddy has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Oh, Teddy, that's so stupid. Well, maybe so. But it made you laugh, didn't it? That's cute. He's got a crush. Fort Innovation. Mage Houses. A tome detailing the process of mage house construction. Durasup has gained a level. Master Durasup, you will be pleased to hear that your chosen have conceived of a new type of fortification. The Mage House. Mage Houses, as the name suggests, harness your magical might that it might be unleashed upon the enemies of the faithful. Mage Houses. Mage Houses are offensive fortifications that launch orbs of energy at fiends that enter their range. While their defenses are lacking, they can deal tremendous damage to the enemy before they can close the gap. Moreover, the Mage House's attacks are especially effective against enemies weak to magic. 'Tis quite impressive to see humans rediscover their talent for the arcane arts. Yeah, sure. And I can build one somewhere. Like, here. Okay. And let's see if I can't upgrade some places because I need to do that. Oh. I don't have enough stuff. Hell yeah. Build new houses. I'm gonna thunderclap your butt. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I did it. Now you're sad. They're sad now because I thunderclapped their butts. Oh, there they go. Is that supposed to be a workshop? I mean, I guess. Pardon me, Master Durasup, but there is someone who wishes to convey to you words of gratitude. Yeah. O loving Lord, by your grace we have enjoyed a generous harvest, rich and bountiful and wondrous. The excess will be more than enough to feed us in the months to come. They eat an awful lot, don't they? Every day even. Gathering so much food is not simple work. Says the one who ate the entire offering. The whole thing. He saved nothing. An entire offering of food to a god. And he ate it in one sitting. One. I mean, my dude, come on. You done played yourself. It isn't necessary, though, I suppose. Many men would sooner steal the food from their neighbor's mouth than starve to death. Such bickering would only end in bloodshed. Well, I mean, then they'd have a new blood pool. Just saying. Alright, gonna use these, because I got a bunch of them. Level up! Hell yeah. She's kinda cute, though. Come on. Build more shit, please. Okay, so... do that number. Oh boy. Oh Lord, by your grace, has the great blood pool been cleansed of the poison which corrupted it since antiquity. A new chapter of our history begins this day. A chapter of enduring peace and prosperity, we pray. Yeah, that's cool. That'd be great, yeah. Uh-oh, Speggy. Speggy. Uh-oh. Speggy. No Speggy. Greetings and well met, O children of men, who breed and spread o'er the land and presume it is your God-given gift. I am Zepplin Wolf, executor of the true Master's will, he who has ever and shall ever rule these lands, the Lord of Dark Tanzra. You are thieves, trespassers in this domain. You will depart these lands at once. Relinquish your claim to my lord's chosen ere they arrive. That is no common fiend, Master Dursup. Another of Tanzra's champions reveals himself. What's more, he commands a horde of considerable size. The ultimatum is plain. Yield or be slaughtered. Every man, woman, and child. Daniela, make ready. The Bloodmen will not survive without you and your magic. It's no use. Zepplin Wolf, he cannot be defeated. He is death, and he has come for us all. Yeah, I can't do that one yet, so, bye. Goodbye. Gooba. Gooba, gooba. Gooba. A gooba. Hey. Yoink. That's mine now. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. You have been upgraded. Now if only they build more workshops like I need them to. How many? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. I need one more. Oh boy. Okay. Hell yeah. Omnoms. Oh lord, we have completed a road joining us to the eastern realm of Fillmore. Henceforth, will it serve as an avenue of cultural exchange between us and our neighbors. We intend to share new innovations with one another freely as well, for mutual prosperity shall provide greater benefit to all. Yeah, cool. Great that you're making new friends. Sure is cool. Yep. Build there. Oh, my population's at its limit. But that should mean that I can do this. No? Okay, blow that up. I guess. I guess I'm gonna have to do the thing. Alright. Let's get to it. I want to finish this, is what I want to do. I need one more workshop. Alright. Oh, here they come. Anywhere else they're coming from just yet? Master Dursup, wear that fiend, for it is not at all like the others. The aura which swirls about it is most foreboding. I fear it may render it quite resilient to magical attacks. Daniela would be a poor match for an enemy of this nature. Better to send Philotas against it, or to rely on our fortifications. Well, I can't. Oh, yes, I can, actually. Get in here, you beautiful hunk of man. Hell yeah. Grade A abs. Oh. You need to go over here. Okay, I need you to come here. And I will do nothing. I don't have to do anything. Okay, you step back a bit. Oh, okay. Philotas, you are needed over here. Which means you need to move here. That's rough. Not great. I suspect this is the last of the Horde. Victory is within reach. We need only hold the line. Okay, Philotas, you are needed here. Daniela, you are needed here. I was incorrect. You are needed here. Take care of that. Hell yeah. Good job, girl. Ah, shit. Here. Oh shit. That's not so great. Hell yeah, Follotas kicking ass. Horde defeated. Victory is mine. Mine. Anyway. Are you listening, Lord? I pray that you are. That you will receive my confession and hear my plea. Oh. 1 second.
Is chorizo. It's not only a sausage, but it's a bird.
Well. YA cannot be.
Docking coupler disengaged. Depart safely from the station.
God, I remember when I used to be so afraid of making planetfall. Now I just do it. Jesus, Greer.
Hello. Goodbye.
You almost slammed right into me. I wish I knew how to clip things.
I'm at the bar.
Where?
By the bed!
What have you done?
I don't know. I think I accidentally jumped on that
For those
black
about
pill
to
or
rock
whatever
and
it is.
stone, we salute you.
Can you walk out? You're gonna have to drop out and rejoin. How the hell did you do this?
I don't know. I can't even jump my way out.
Well, you got a little bit more out. But yeah, you're probably just gonna have to rejoin the lobby.
Like, I don't have any money anymore.
You should buy Godspeed.
Bro. What was that?
You should buy Godspeed.
I will. It's 20 gold now? Oh
Yep.
my god. Freaking capitalism?
You're capitalism.
I'm not capitalist because I don't want.
No.
Why is my god?
Nightmare is not. Remember, the only reason why any kind of animal call works.
Hello everyone, I am sorry about that. I just had to chew out a bill collector who wouldn't take no for a fucking answer. Alright, so... continuing on. Are you listening, Lord? Oh, I already read this part. When I was small, my parents and I were driven from our land by fiends. We ran and finally found sanctuary beneath an ancient castle. Abandoned, we thought it was. Too late, we learned that it was the home of Zepplin Wolf. Mother and father hid me well, told me not to come out, no matter what I heard. And I did not. Not even when I heard their screams. They were dead, and I was alone. I could neither fight the monsters nor escape the catacombs. So in the dark, I learned to live. There were stores of food, and chambers filled with books on every subject, on magic even. Through them, I learned to harness forces I never knew existed. But no matter how strong I grew, whenever I caught a glimpse of him, Zepplin Wolf, my heart was seized with suffocating terror. I know better than any his power, his cruelty. No mortal can stand against such an enemy. There is naught to be gained by fighting back. The bloodmen must leave, or they will die. Make them understand, Lord. This I pray. That girl's scared. She got spooked bad by the big wolf man. It would seem that further development of this settlement will not be possible until your children grow greater in number. They can't, though. Of course, in keeping to your sage guidance, I am sure they will multiply and prosper. I mean... okay. O Lord, we your children, faithful stewards of this sacred soil you have entrusted to us, are resolved to reject the ultimatum of Zepplin Wolf. We will communicate to him our response by marching on the nearest monster lair. Please, I beg you to reconsider. Daniela, child. You fear for us, I know, but you must understand. This place, this home of ours. Here we are born and live, and one day shall die. 'Tis as dear to us as life itself. Yeah, okay. Kinda got me set up to a place where I can't really do much else, so let's take out the monster lair. Aho! The people have marshaled their courage and sallied forth to open the entrance to the fiend's lair. The monster spawner within has been laid bare. By your divine hand may this devilish device be destroyed, and the lair sealed forevermore. Go forth, Master Durasup, and smite the demons. I love repeating myself. Asshole. That's the last one. Alright. Originally, in the original title, falling into that water would be death. You would just instantly die. And it sucked. And it's dead. I win. I'm victorious. I'm the victor. I did it. Ah. Anyway. Master Durasup, in helping to seal the... Yeah. Yep. And my number of forts have been increased. Yeah, because I'm cool. O Lord, by your mighty hand the lair is no more. We are grateful for your miracle which has delivered us from evil once more. Oh ho, how bold we are. You were warned in earnest, given ample opportunity to depart in peace, unmolested, a kindness upon which you spat. Yet I acknowledge this defiance is born of a sincere love for this land. Therefore, I propose new terms. I will tolerate your transgression in perpetuity, even should it please. But so long as you remain, a price must be paid. You will offer your own as sacrifices to me in regular intervals as I require. Do this and you need fear no further violence. A fair exchange. Generous, even. Would you not agree? You have until my next visit.
You named after a dirigible. Shut the fuck up.
Hello, Gert.
Hey.
How you
Sorry
doing?
I'm late.
No, you're fine.
I'm tired. I've been like the past hour just went by in the blink of an eye because I shut my eyes and I blinked and an hour passed.
You fall asleep?
Yeah.
You doing alright?
I don't know. I'm just out of energy today.
Sounds like it. Well, I mean, if you need to go rest, you probably should.
I've been resting all day.
Okay. Just remember, your health is important. It is. That goes for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, but evil blimp man needs a smackdown.
Yeah, he does. Continuing, though. You have until my next visit to decide who will be the first to die. For my mercy. You got something coming through your mic, by the way.
The fan.
My civilization level increased, so now I can zap their houses again. Master Dursoup, you'll be pleased to hear that the result of sealing the monster's lairs, the number which roam the lands, is much reduced. Nevertheless, should these stragglers come together and form a horde, they will still pose a considerable threat to your people. It would be prudent to keep an eye out for any unusual activity and intervene before it becomes a greater problem. Yep. Sure is the thing that I should do. Our flesh and blood, and our ancestral homeland, the enemy demands we offer up one for the other. Oh Lord, we wish only to walk in your grace and your glory, but we are lost and know not what to do. Leave, and never return, that way no one need suffer. How can you all not see this? Men see what they wish to see, and avert their eyes from the bitter truths they cannot bear. You must know, Daniela, there are some among us who believe you should be the first sacrifice given to the fiends. To be honest, I'd rather not leave Bloodpool either. Way I see it, we only have one choice. You too, Teddy? Don't tell me that you... No one wants to be sacrificed, am I right? So the only fair way to pick someone is to draw lots. I prepared enough for everyone. Look! This way there's no hard feelings. Everyone has an equal chance. It's fair. And whoever gets chosen can take pride in the fact that they're keeping the others safe. It's an honor, really. I suppose this method would indeed be fair. You can't do this! Then it's decided. Gather round, everyone. Let's settle this. Sacrifice one for the sake of the many? A daunting choice indeed, to put to any mortal. Ah, it seems the result is forthcoming. Teddy? Well, so the boy who proposed the solution must now yield to the whims of fate. Looks like I'm the lucky loser. Isn't that an ironic twist? It was my bright idea, so I can hardly object. And neither will anyone else, I'm sure. This was your plan all along, wasn't it? Don't be silly. 'Twas our Lord's will that I be chosen. The lots were simply the medium through which they expressed their intention. I totally didn't rig it, or anything, so that I could be the hero. Nope, totally didn't do that at all. I can hear their words plain as day. Our Lord wants you to live, Daniela, because you're amazing and powerful and one of a kind. Because you have a different art style than everyone else. So have faith in yourself, because I have faith in you. You can look after my family and my village. Use your magic to keep them safe. But not you, is that it? Because you're not going to need my help? Because I'm just supposed to let you... You have chosen your sacrifice. Made your tearful farewells and so forth. Well, the time has come regardless. Now speak. Who among you belongs now to me? No one. What was that? The people of Bloodpool reject your terms. No one is going to be sacrificed. They will suffer no more, because I I will not stand for it. I will fight for them. Oh, could it be? Is this the self-same radiance? Ah, flashbang. A shard of starlight, the telltale sign of champion prophesied. Daniela, you hold the jewel of the warden. You are a chosen hero of the Lord. Me? A hero?
The people of this new town are pushovers and idiots.
I mean, yeah. This willful child? Preposterous. My minions will put paid to your delusions of grandeur. Another horde comes! One more massive than any we've seen before. If you don't have a weapon, find one. Everyone must fight. We'll win. I know we will. We've the great Daniela, legendary wizard knight and hero of the Lord of Light with us. I won't let them torment you ever again. Never again. I mean, we all know my boy Philotas gonna come in here and punch people with his abs. This is how it's gonna be. But I need to let them build for a bit so that I can get that damn 5th workshop. O loving Lord of Light, hallowed be thy name. Our numbers swell, and so we may at last begin cultivation of our new crop. Rice. This new staple crop will surely empower us to develop our settlement further in other exciting ways. Like making sake, so that we can all get wicked crunk. Now that we have perfected the necessary techniques, we may share this boon of knowledge with your chosen in other lands. Offer it to them with our blessings, O Lord, so that they too may get wicked crunk. Rice cultivation. A tome detailing the process of rice planting and harvesting. But I need to blow your shit up again. Hold on. Yep. There we go. I keep pressing the wrong damn buttons. And there we go.
No more shanty towns for you. Build some proper houses.
Yeah. I missed.
I'm running out of mana.
I am out of mana. So I need 5 workshops. I just blew up 2 of them. But I need... They need to be better so that they do better things anyway, so it works out. So they grow on rice. Oh, beloved Lord, we have heard that in neighboring Fillmore, they lack knowledge of rice cultivation and the considerable benefits it promises. Therefore, we shall dispatch our best and brightest to travel the road that binds our realms and our fates, that we might share with our brothers and sisters the miracle of rice. We pray this meets with your approval, and that it improves the lives of all Fillmorans. Yeah, probably will. They'll get alcohol. I mean, booze.
They must travel back to the Holy Land.
Yeah, the way I started.
Fillmore.
I mean, this
The
technically
Holy Land.
this technically is the truth.
Better than Bloodpool.
Build that road. problem with having slain all the monster layers is now I have to actively wait for my shit to recover. Pardon me, Master Dursuit, but there is someone who wishes to convey to you words of gratitude. Oh, I did it. Okay, cool. Oh Lord, with our great workshops, staffed with our brightest minds, we have secured the necessary materials to construct new and improved bridges. Instead of making them out of sticks, we're actually building them out of wood and stone so that they last more than 5 seconds. We are confident that this latest design will withstand the test of time for years, if not decades to come, because it's not built out of mud anymore.
You telling me you've never built a bridge out of frozen fish before?
Yeah, I haven't done that. We thank you for your guidance in this matter, O Lord. I don't know about you, Master Dursuit, but at a glance, this bridge appears little different from the ones they built before. But perhaps it is not the materials and design that makes it strong, but rather the craftsmanship and dedication. Mortals can be quite passionate when they put their minds to it. And by that I mean they're so stupid that they believe it works, and so it does. Kind of like orcs.
Craftsmanship and dedication to the art is exactly why better materials and better design ends up being a thing, you dumb angel.
Yeah, he is not intelligent. But that...
He's a cherub. He's the lowest caste.
Yeah. He's also technically the only caste in this game, though.
Yeah, he's like year one individual.
I need another gate.
Did you know that they 3D print houses now?
No, I didn't know this.
Yeah, they can straight up make like a ceramic kind of substance and print it out in a way that allows the house to be built like really, really quick.
For some reason, this disappoints me. Can't explain it. I don't know where I want to build this.
The 3D printed houses also have a lot of, like, since they're made out of like a stone-like material, they have a natural insulation factor. They keep heat out and cold out.
Ah, I need to upgrade my shit too. Electric Boogaloo. So I got a lot of work to do. Not the little bit of work I thought I had to do. I got quite a bit I need to do. Which means more materials, more magic.
Less shanties.
Yep. No yurts either. So I need them to actually upgrade and get the materials and so on.
What's hilarious, though, is the fact that you have to lower your population in order for them to build better houses to raise the population.
Yeah. Because they're not smart enough to do it on their own. It is what it is.
they were dumb enough to think sacrificing themselves to some evil bastard was the best idea.
I mean, yeah, it do kind of be like that. Oh, that takes a lot of materials.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the way the rice patties look, though. And there's a boat. Boat doing boat things. Hey, Nightfire, get your ass in here.
Don't give us, unless you're at work.
He might be. I'm smiting the believers. No, I'm home. Give me a sec. Didn't know you wanted. Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I? Love having you around. It's been a while.
Listen, your D&D sessions can't be the only time you hang out.
Well, considering that those are coming to a close too. The number of campaigns I'm in is quickly dwindling. Willingly, because I'm stepping out of a bunch of them. Due to brain.
Burnout. It's very strictly burnout. You've been doing nothing but participating in, like, D&D campaigns for the past 3 years.
7.
Non-stop for the past 7 years then, yeah.
I don't know, maybe. Doesn't...
Even when you're not participating in a D&D session, you're participating in D&D-like roleplay. So it's like, it never ends.
I guess so. Oh. I'm being invaded. Well, I'm going to preempt your invasion by calling upon an invasion. Haha! Get thwarted. Temple destroyed. Danielle incapacitated. All workshops destroyed. All fields burned. I can avoid that. Okay, so I'm gonna send you here. Laying down barricades here and here. Put one here too. And one here. Fuck it, put one here too. Just cover as much ground as I can. Okay, so they're coming from there. Alright.
I love how the Cherub is just airdropping these things like they're falling out of a C-130.
Master Durasup, a crimson fiend, monstrous and winged, has risen from the ruined castle. From on high it comes to attack our fortifications. This gargantuan enemy poses a grave threat. We must make every effort to lay it low. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we'll take care of it. I'm sending Daniela. Be nice if, yeah, there we go. Alright, so... add volunteer donation.
Smite it harder.
Alright, I'm doing it right now. Here we go.
Good.
Smiting.
Smiting!
That dealt no damage. Oh shit.
How dare you?
Uh-oh.
We need to beat the shit out of Mr. Blimp.
Wait, what? Daniela was instantly incapacitated.
Damn. They suck.
Yeah, I wish to reattempt this encounter. What the fuck happened?
They suck. I'm assuming your heroes kind of suck. Also, I love this game. I don't own it yet, but I've been looking at the stuff, and I plan on getting it at some.
I knew you'd
Do
like
you love
it.
it because it's a strategy or because it's a farce on biblical text?
Well, I mean, it's not just that. I mean, it's basically a tactics, tower defense / hack and / Metroidvania game. I mean, it has like all the stuff that I like.
There. If Daniela instantly gets taken out by it, what am I gonna do?
Send in the paladins.
I don't have any. Well, I do.
Well,
Well, no, actually, hold on. I do have one, but I have to wait to charge my summon gauge to get him in here, and that's Philotos with his god-sculpted abs.
But you don't have him right now. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, that didn't. Oh no, it's resistant to magic. That's not good. Okay. Get over here. No, stop here.
Set the destination of your ally.
What the fuck?
They just like two-shotted it. Look at that.
Okay, Daniela, get down here and take care of this.
See, you know what this needs? More paladin. Well, that's not good.
This. Okay. Philotos, get in here and smash the shit out of that thing.
There you are. There's some good shit.
Yeah.
Now the question is, though, how is he hitting that flyer?
Apparently.
Have you seen what this guy looks like? And the fact that this is kind of like
Oh.
anime.
I mean, the fact that he has, like, you know, rock hard abs, have a full plate.
It's
and
okay.
have a waving cape without having any wind whatsoever behind him. I'm pretty sure he's pretty boss.
It's fine. Instead of hitting it, he's tanking all the hits from it, and so it's dealing no damage.
Oh my God.
This is working. Kind of. I just need to hold out for a little bit longer.
How much longer?
Well, all I need is for that thing to die. And then I can redevote everyone else to the other monsters. So I need Philotos to not get incapacitated long enough for Daniela to kill it. Oh, I'm out of stuff. What? I did it! I did it! I'm victory. We win.
You barely got away with that.
I barely got away with that.
Barely got away with that.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That was close.
As if one person would be enough to subdue the horde. Fucking sacrifice one person every fucking time. No way. Hey, it's Dwight.
Hey, Dwight. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follow, Taylor. Welcome to the Warden Research Facility.
Raiding with 10 and hosting with 8.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow, Iggy Made. Welcome to the Warden Research Facility.
Thank you for joining the club.
Let's give Dwight a shout out here.
Mind Goblin. These nuts!
Hello, us.
You've been fucking destroyed.
I can't believe it! I can't fucking believe it!
Oh, that's good. Fucking hell. Give me just a second. To be fair, you have to have very high IQ to understand. Wait, what?
Understand Morbus. The humor is subtle, and without solid grasp of theoretical physics, most of the jokes will go over your head.
Typical view. There's also Morbius' nihilistic outlook, which is deftly woven into his characterization. His personal philosophy draws heavily from vampire literature, for instance. The fans understand this stuff. They have the intellectual capacity of truly appreciate the depths of these jokes. You know, this sounds like it sounds like the same quote that was used to say that Rick and Morty required big brain to understand. Garm, get over here. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I get what you're saying, but it almost sounds like Rick and Morty rhetoric.
Come on. Come on, buddy.
I mean, this is kind of more like Dracula, like Castlevania rhetoric.
Oh, there's a buddy.
Hey, what is a man?
Who's your pupper? Who's your puppy boy? Who's your puppy boy? Who's very confused right now? Oh, were you asleep? Were you asleep, buddy? Oh. Well, Greer redeemed Garm time, so it's Garm time right now. I wish I had a camera for you, but I don't, because I'm poor as shit. Who's your buddy, dog? Who's your buddy? Who's your buddy? Who is trying to jam his tongue up my nose? Oh, there's somebody.
It's just like, you woke me from my nap. Oh, it's time for affection? Okay.
But yeah, thanks for the raid, Dwight. It's great to have you. Great to have everyone here. For all of those who, yeah. And it's funny that it shows that clip because that was, what, like an hour ago? No, 2 hours. Oh, shit. So for all of those who are new here, I am a variety streamer, who streams, who's currently streaming Actraiser Renaissance. But my current project games are Elite Dangerous on Sundays, Yakuza 0, Iron Harvest, and Genshin Impact. I sprinkle random shit in between them every so often. So make sure to check back in and hit that follow button. And if you want to see the previous streams I've done, we have a link to my YouTube in my About page where I archive everything. Or at least have started archiving everything. So feel free to check that out. Valesti! Thanks for the follow. I about said like. Welcome to the Warden Research Center. Grab a gun and man the defenses. So, Dwight, how far did you get in RuneScape today? I mean, I know I was there for some of it, but you don't have hands mounted to your back. You know what? Fair. All right. Back into the voice acting. 43 fishing, finished the quest, lost my mind at the fact I needed 68 fishing to get into the fishing guild, where my clue scroll step is. I'm so angry. I mean, on the bright side, fishing is really easy to level up. You can automate the shit out of that. He escaped so many runs.
Just take a boat to the RuneScape equivalent of Jamaica and then farm some bananas while you're at it. You'll get not only a lot of money from your banana sales, but you'll also be able to get that fishing up real quick.
All I'm going to say is that why does it require a 68 fishing to join a guild that deals with fishing? I can literally go outside right now and fish in the lake. How hard it is for me? What kind of requirement do I have to have a PhD in fishing to join a fishing guild?
Yes.
What the?
You see,
you know what?
You need to be a marine biologist in order to fish. Didn't you know this?
Well, it's like a professional fishing league, right? You gotta have a background of like 10 years of fishing.
You need to... Nightfire, you need to be able to look at Valesi and tell me exactly what kind of dolphin he is.
Exactly. It's like you could look. It looks like you can just walk in there, but apparently you can't. You just get stuck at the door. They're like, sorry, sir. Unless you have a bachelor's degree in fishing.
Well, hold on, Nightfire. Tell me, can you point to a fish and point out to me exactly where the boobas are?
No.
Well, then clearly you don't belong in the fishing guild.
You know what? I'm burning down the fishing guild. I don't even care.
Do you know which fish are the best for extracting the delicious caviar?
You know what? Wait, that would be more culinary. That wouldn't be fishing.
Wait, isn't caviar snails?
No, caviar is fish eggs. You're thinking of escargot.
Oh, you're right.
Which is sea snails.
Hey, Garm.
And again, that's culinary, not fishing.
Well, you need to be good at fishing to be able to produce the food for the culinary individual.
So basically, I have to have fishing to actually get a degree in culinary, so I can actually make fish.
Yeah, you have to have a degree in fish so that you can have a degree in culinary, and you need that degree in culinary so that you can get the degree in fish, so that you can get your degree in astrophysics, so that you know exactly when to fish, so that you can get your degree in fishing.
So I can go and join the guild to get something.
Yeah,
oh my God.
And then you get your degree in dragon sex.
See, this is the reason why old school MMOs makes me laugh, because I used to be a huge EverQuest player, and I understand the pain of trying to raise a skill, especially when you sit there and the first thing you do at level 1 is you have a sword. You go out with your sword. They say you go up 1 skill point. Wait a second though. If I'm using a sword, that means I have to have some proficiency with it at some place. It's not like I'm just some random farmer that just lives aside. It's like, you know what? This sword looks cool. I'm going to hit that monster over there.
Garm agrees with you.
Exactly.
Don't you, Garm?
Yeah. See, someone understands my pain. Final Fantasy 11. Oh my God. That job system, yo.
I mean,
I loved it, but at the same time,
God, I miss 14 so fucking bad.
And
okay, Garm.
Burkina, no, caviar is not fish cum. Fish cum is what you get when you go on a field trip with Miss Frizzle.
Okay, anyway, I need to read this line so we can move
go
on.
ahead and read that.
I'm so sorry. I have no idea what came over me. But I promise, I swear to you all, with the Lord of Light as my witness, I will not abandon you to your fate. I will use every last bit of my magic to protect you and your lands. So please, there's no need to... It's alright, Daniela, we are grateful to you. more than words can express. None here object to your intervention. 'Tis we who should beg for forgiveness. That we, in our desperation and despair, stoop so low as to consider sacrificing you and our Teddy. Yeah, Nightfire, they were going to sacrifice you to the demons. How do you feel about that?
That's kind of par for the course. I mean, whatever you're dealing with, you know.
You're gonna sacrifice you to a guy whose first name is Zepplin.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
He's the physical human embodiment of an evil blimp.
Wait, actually, no. Hold on a second. If we actually take his full name, which is Zepplin Wolf, he's literally just a bad anthrocon furry.
wow, topical.
Because I know what his boss fight is. He's a werewolf.
Zepplin Wolf. Wait, no. A lichen whose name is Zepplin Wolf.
Yep.
You know what Zeppelins need to be able to float, right?
Yeah, they need to be able to inflate.
Yeah. Yeah. With either helium or hydrogen.
Yep.
I like the fact that Greer there, it took like a moment of realization. It just like, as soon as he said it, just clicked. He's like, oh, like, yeah, that's exactly what you're thinking.
Excuse me. Alright. But no more. We will not surrender our homeland or our lives. Let us come together, united in purpose, and defend all that we hold dear. Yes, let's.
That's great, but when are you gonna contact Fillmore about the fucking bridges?
They already did.
Okay, did they contact Fillmore about the right?
The rice? Yeah. Alright, Garm, calm down, buddy. You're too hyper. You're too excited. You're too excited, buddy. I know you want to play, but that's what I got
Thank you,
tools
Vice.
for.
No, I don't want to watch an article about how girls get breast implants and movies.
That's a new one. Shy and unassuming Daniela, I would have never guessed you had it in you to be a hero. That makes two of us. If you had told me a few days ago that I could speak so boldly as to Zepplin Wolf, I would have thought you cruel to tease me, or mad if you meant it. But now, I know I can, because I know I have the strength to make good on my claims, and the courage to confront my fears. I'm also terribly afraid of femboys. That's why I run away from you all the time. I am a hero. I believe it with all my heart. And as a hero, I will fight for those people. For these people, I mean. And those people over there. And over there. And over there.
So, did you know that July 19th was Coca Femboy Day?
No. I didn't know this. Danielle has gained a level. Alright, so now I just need for them to let me enter this place. There we go. That's probably it right there. Oh Lord, to the north and east of the lake is a dark wood from which a winged fiend has emerged. Yeah. This creature is doubtless one of Zepplin Wolf's minions sent forth to torment us in his stead. And torment us it does. For with its wings it soars far overhead, beyond the reach of our weapons. It delights in our powerlessness, and the knowledge that we can but wait until it deigns to swoop down from above and steal away with its choice of victim. Something tells me this is less a request for your aid than it is for mine. Oh, very well. I shall be glad to bring my considerable skill as an archer to bear against this rather unsporting fiend. For I am absolutely amazing. They come again, Master Dursup. Fiends, this time from the skies, intent upon laying waste to the settlement. Allow me to receive the villains. I will make short work of them with my bow and arrows. Where are they? To the north and east. Oh.
This time around they are TV dragons, apparently.
And they're getting stuff. Oh, shit. Shit, shit, shit. Where are they? I got him. Oh, merciful Lord, the flying fiend of which we spoke has not been seen in our skies for some time. 'Twas you, was it not? With your awesome might did you smite the enemy and protect your children. Thank you, O Lord. And so, thanks to yours truly, the mortals have been spared further tragedy. So, any words of praise? Well done, angel, or some such? Seems like the occasion for a pat on the back or three, if you ask me. Yeah, time to touch down the angel, I think. Punt the baby like a football. Oh Lord, hear my prayer. Our Teddy has vanished yet again. I thought him an adult grown after recent events and trusted that he would not go off on his own in secret, but alas. Oh no. There is an unnatural disturbance in the west. Monsters gathering, but I know not why. Good angel sir, will you go and look for Teddy in our stead? Huh? Why is this of me? Why not search for him yourself? I am searching with my magic, that is, but I have pushed my power to its limits. Please, good angel, we are in great need. Carm, will you make up your mind, please? Do you want in or out? You're a good boy, I know, but you're making me open and close that door constantly. I need to just install a doggy door for you at some point. That's what I need.
Or you could leave it open a crack.
Not with this heat, I can't. The room that my computer's in is the only room in my entire house that has any cooling. So it ain't fun. But, he'll be fine. Oh, very well. I suppose you're already doing your best. Well, well. Seems you were right to look to the west. Teddy has returned to that cave he found and appears to have been trapped by a... excuse me. By a horde of monsters. Exclamation point! Thank you.
The Twinkie kid was at Dashwish returned to the fucking cave to be manhandled by the monsters.
I mean, he is a kid. Thank you, thank you. You have done us a great kindness. Bloodman, in order to save Teddy, I will use my magic to draw the horde away from the cave and towards our village. Make ready for battle. They will soon be here.
That sounds like a terrible thing to call your citizens. Bloodman?
I mean, you know, it is what it do. But I can't do that just yet, as I need to do this. And... this. I think that will do it.
Maybe once you upgrade them. You did lose about 3 or 4 of those.
I lost 2 of them. Which is what I've rebuilt.
There was one to your top right there.
Yeah, but I'm putting it down here because more of them seem to spawn down here than up there. Which makes sense. I mean, the road is right there. So I just need to wait for construction materials to spawn, and then I can build things. And in the meantime, I can oopsie doopsie. Oops.
What's an oopsie doopsie?
It was complete accident. I may have smited my own people.
That's normal.
You don't get it, Nightfire. They were living in these weird fucking huts.
I just want to understand why would they were caring about a dog.
What?
I mean, like, it's straight up like East Islander huts, right? Like, it's not necessary when they have the ability to build houses.
Yeah, this is true. They do have the ability to build houses.
Yep.
It seems kind of weird.
I wish I could more easily tell which houses are the old ones and which ones are the new ones. But I'm at max population now, so it hardly matters. Alright. Time to upgrade again.
Upgrade?
Upgrade?
Upgrade? That's what we say.
Let's be honest, what god hasn't smite their own people by accident? Yeah, I mean, fair. Come on, I need building materials. Give me the building stuffs. I want the building. What?
Build all the things.
I'm trying to, but they instead are being big, soggy poo-poo dicks.
Yeah, I would agree.
Bertina, you do say stuff like that a lot.
What's that?
The OT jokes?
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Ugh. Let me reorient myself real quick.
Gotcha.
Okay. I have reoriented myself.
Yay!
Reorientation has been achieved. Now it's time to kill demons.
Alright. Time to smite all the evil.
Alright, let's go. Lego Star Wars. So I have to save Teddy. I have to save you, Nightfire.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I will rescue you from certain decapitation.
Oh, that works.
Yeah. Didn't you know that you're the hero?
I did not, actually. This is news to me.
Yeah. You're the hero of the story, so I gotta save you so that you don't die. So stop dying.
You got it. Like, you got it, Chief.
Stop getting punched in the face by all these demons.
Stop getting punched in the face! Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta think about that.
I'm gonna hit you with lightning so that you don't die.
Ah, cool. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. You're still dying.
Well, you need to, like, stop letting me die. I mean, you gotta work on that.
Yeah.
Gotta make that happen.
So it's a work in progress, okay? Alright, I'm gonna put, rock hot daddy abs in front of your face.
Got it. See, that's why you get paid to pick.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so they're ignoring me now. So now I can send Philotas up here to deal with this. Come on, give me food. I need food, like, right now. Greer, what is all that noise? That was a lot of noise. Shit. Oh, nope. You gotta stay there.
There you go.
This ain't good. Okay, so you can move about here now. Alright. Good on you, Philotas. You killed them. Now kill more of them.
Yay.
Put those rock-hard daddy abs to work. Alright, I need you to come down here. And, Daniela, you need to be over here. You having fun there, Greer?
What?
You having fun? I can see what you're doing in the chat. Shit. Shit. Dookie buns. Dookie buns.
Oh.
The last remnants of the Horde approach. Defeat them and the battle is won! Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, go do it.
Oh shit. I'm gonna do it from a safe distance.
No, that's not how Paladin works.
Alright, I'm gonna do it from a safe distance. Philotas is gonna jump in and punch him in the face with his abs.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Big fucking, yo. Fucking steal Dwight's line there that he always fucking says. Oh, that's not good. Oh shit, I have no defense against that. Oh shit. Bad times. Philotas, go punch face. That's not good.
You expect any different?
God damn, they broke it. They broke my shit.
That's not
Yeah.
good.
I need the wind spell right here.
The wind spell.
Yep. Where is my fucking pickups? Okay. They're dead. Now I can go hit this group right here. I lost a tower though.
You can make another one.
I can.
Punch it.
Night fired. You can't solve everything with your fist.
I mean, he did.
I mean.
Jeez, those are getting hard. Teddy, you reckless fool! You had us worried sick. Sorry about that.
All the time. I am a reckless fool.
Well, I just heard someone crash the car outside. Cool. If you wanted to leave the village, you could have asked me to come with you for protection. I thought it... You know what? Nightfire, you want to read these lines for Teddy?
Oh, who's Teddy?
You're Teddy.
That guy.
Yeah.
He's too prompt for me. I don't know if I can pull it off. I'll let you keep.
Okay.
He's too recklessly Caucasian.
I thought about it, I did. But then I recalled what you told me about the castle. About Zepplin Wolf. And the horrors within. And his giant penis. I didn't want to force you to remember such terrible things by returning. Like the giant penis.
Yeah.
That way. Oh, Teddy. 'Twould have been far worse had we been unable to rescue you in time. Trust in me. No more secrets. Yes, of course. No more secrets. I'm sorry. I should be willing to rely on you. After all, you're my hero. So tell us, Teddy. What were you trying to accomplish? Like I said, Zepplin Wolf's castle. I thought there might be a secret path or something. I was trying to find it. We can't keep waiting for the fiends to come to us, cowering in fear. Sooner or later, we've got to take the fight to them. Anyway, take a look at this. It's crystallized cocaine. This is ancient magic, Teddy. The art of manipulating ice. So yeah, crystallized cocaine.
Yeah.
I know Wizard Knight like you, but I could tell it was valuable. Well, what do you think? You want to get married? Oh Lord, I offer up to you this covenant of ice. 'Tis a power beyond my capacity to control, one that surely befits a god. I pray you reward Teddy for his service. He may not be a warrior, but his bravery and faith are as strong and invaluable as any man here. You hear what she's saying about you?
I think he should be locked in his room for the next century.
Damn.
I mean, admittedly, he got lured into the woods by bread. As bad as fucking Chicken Nugget over in Genshin.
Chicken Nugget.
Yeah.
Chicken nugget.
Chicken Nugget.
Yeah.
Who is Chicken Nugget?
Emergency food supply.
Oh! Yeah.
Would that I could face the enemy with such conviction. She makes a fine point, Master Dursup, for while none can deny the importance of heroes and their ability to turn the tide of battle, even the least among these mortals still has the potential to contribute, to inspire others to greatness, as young Teddy has clearly inspired Daniela to become the hero she was destined to be. Which basically means that he's a bard, which means he's a musician, which means he's off to lay the dragon. No? No takers?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm sorry, but Teddy and I don't match that way.
I mean, you could.
I mean, but we haven't.
It's a magical spell that I'm probably not going to use. If I may, Master Dursup, why not leave the people to their own devices as they labor to improve their settlement? Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I'm gonna rebuild that tower, because, I'm gonna do it. I did it.
Gonna do it?
I did it.
All right.
You gonna do it?
Yeah,
Done did it.
I did it. I doed it.
It's like, I done it.
Yeah. I did done it. I did it. Did done doed it. I think I'm having a stroke.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I smell toast.
Oh Lord, I thank you for your devout child Teddy. I have found salvation. In your wait, what? I completely read that wrong.
Laughing way too hard at this.
His unwavering faith in your potential has opened my heart to the possibility of brighter future and big bouncy boobs. I think we know where my brain's at right now.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
But so long as Tanzer's champion Zepplin Wolf yet lives to torment us, I fear a new dawn will never break o'er Bloodpool. And I pray, O Lord, that you give me a sign. Show me how I might save these people and shepherd them unto a better tomorrow.
A better tomorrow.
You already walk a righteous path, Daniela. Through love and trust you have found strength, as have all the mortals here. Your shared faith in one another and your God shall in turn lead to an awakening, an invigoration of the Lord of Light, and a reclamation of their forgotten glory.
For the greater good.
Oh my god, Burkina.
Make them Fortnite dance. You know what? I actually think that there is. Once I get to the snow area, when I get to the snow area, I think one of the things is to like make music happen using the wind, which causes everybody to dance. If I recall correctly, I don't know if that made its way into the remake though. You need only carry on as you are, building and loving, loving and building, loving and fucking. I mean,
oh my.
Look, in the first area, they were constantly talking about breeding, okay?
Okay. I don't disbelieve you.
They're just like, yes, it's time to fuck. And make more people, so that there's more faith. More faith and more people. And more fucking.
More
Curse
fuck.
you, Burkina. I don't know when the floss first showed up, but the first evidence of it that I've ever seen was the first Spyro game in 1998.
What's a floss? Look, I'm sorry I'm old and not hip with the kids, okay? Leave me alone. I'm old.
It is not the most holy of dances, Burkina. It's basically this dance where you pretend that you're flossing your legs with a fucking towel, and then you switch which side you're flossing from halfway through the dance.
Oh.
And then, or rather, you alternate it. It's like every fourth, I think. It's weird.
I don't know. I prefer the no bones dance because it made its way into Star Wars. And when the time
If
is...
you've ever played the Spyro games, you know the skeleton that shows up multiple times, the undead caveman. Yeah, he does the floss in every game.
I didn't know that. And when the time is right, your lord shall descend and mete out justice to Zepplin Wolf personally. Yeah, thanks for cashing out checks in my name, you stupid angel.
You asshat.
Look, I've got important stocks and revenue to do. I'm totally not playing games. Shut up. Tetris is cool. Very well. Then I will trust in your words and look after these people as best I can. And pray our Lord's victory comes soon.
Somebody better tell that angel that he can't cash a check. That he can't write a check that his twink ass can't cash.
Yeah, he likes cashing checks in my name instead of his own. Oh, here we go. How queer. Like me. Alright, end of scene. This light, it ill suits my castle. Quite distasteful. Vexing.
I know what you're talking about, dude. Your castle looks fine.
Yeah, it's a nice fucking castle. Yet I applaud the audacity. Rather than skulk about my halls clinging to shadow, you come to me straightways, seeking an audience. So, who are you and what do you want? I am the right hand of the Lord of Light and Life, and I am come to put a question to you, servant of the adversary. You are not a common fiend, that much is plain. Indeed, a fragment of your humanity lingers. You were once wholly human, then? And, supposing I was? Then, with the blessing of my master, you might yet know salvation. Boundless is their compassion, indiscriminate their love. Even one such as you, who has strayed so far from their light, need not be forsaken, should you seek forgiveness in earnest, and entreat them for redemption. I assure you this is no jest. I pity you, little cherub. Unable to keep your hope in check, you delude yourself, mistaking the guise for the genuine. I was born of the black wings of Tanzra himself. From a feather dipped in midnight I sprang forth, a creature destined for damnation. Hungry, ravenous, I was drawn to the castle by the scent of sweet piety. A noble, most devout Zepplin was. I crawled inside his skin and supped upon his soul. With a suit of man-flesh so influential and powerful, 'twas no trouble at all to devour the rest. One by one they graced my dining table. But after a time I was struck by how unsatisfying it became. I had forgotten the essential element: fear. The constant dread that comes with the recognition of powerlessness, and the understanding that what little you have can and will be taken from you. Hence the parley. You see, whether they fight or flee, offer a sacrifice or refuse, it will not change their fate. 'Twas all but seasoning for the souls, for I am a gourmand at heart, and tis fortunate for the sheep that I am. I would have slaughtered them all long ago were I not. So no, I have no need of your lord's forgiveness. I do thank them, though, for nurturing such a large, lovely flock. The feast to come shall sate for a long, long while. Indeed, I misjudged you, devil, but now my eyes are opened. Know this, my master grows stronger by the day. They will reclaim their power, and with it smite your wicked form. When your reckoning is nigh, waste not words pleading for mercy. None will be forthcoming, for they will see you for the prince of lies that you are. ... Brooding internalism. Okay.
Interesting. ...
Dot.
Dot.
Daniela, hearken to me! The love and faith you bear for your lord shall soon be rewarded, for their long-lost powers awaken once more. The scourge of Bloodpool, Tanzra's champion, Zepplin Wolf, shall soon be judged by the Lord of Light themselves. Finally, how we have dreamed of this day! O Lord, all Bloodpool prays for your triumph in the coming battle. May the wicked fall to your most righteous of blades!
Wait, I dreamed of this day? This was a day that I dreamed of?
Yeah. I guess you forgot that dream.
I guess. It seems like a really odd dream.
Must not have been important. She has come into her own, has she not? Timid and trembling she was when first we laid eyes on her, yet now the killing winds of fear cannot touch her. Let us see that their faith goes not unrewarded, Master Durasuit. Dot, dot, dot. Kind of want to highlight that speech. Like, I'm kind of chuffed with my little bit of voice acting there. I think I did good.
You can always do so later.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get it done. Well, actually, hold on a second. I should use this first. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
What he said.
Yep.
It is time to die. Yeah. Oh.
Punch them.
Press magic to cast your currently selected spell. Press and hold magic to select a different spell. Using magic consumes MP. Your maximum MP can be increased through the use of esoteric scrolls, which are hidden throughout the myriad lands of the world. Yeah, I got a couple already. Die! Die! Going up. It thought I didn't see it, but I did, because I have eyeballs.
But Sue,
Yeah?
1-800, my contacts wouldn't have contacts with my eyes, because I have special eyes.
But look with your special eyes.
My brain!
Yo. Messed that up a bit, but it's a nice callback.
Doesn't matter. It's for fun. Shit. There's a gold statue up there. I need to go back up. I need to go back up. No. I can't go back up. I need to go back up.
Can you replay the segment?
I can redo the missions all again. It doesn't matter. It's just... Google, no. Go away. Google thinks I'm talking to it. Hey. Okay.
It's a good thing you use Google though, otherwise you'd be like, hey Alexa, add 30,000 sports to my to my card.
Yeah, it's great that didn't happen. Because that would be bad.
Add 30,000 sports to cart. Some person's bird figured out how to use their Echo Dot and literally added I think it was $180 worth of strawberries to the to the cart.
Nice.
The bird apparently really likes strawberries.
Fuck.
Once it figured out the fact that and it learned the whole add blank to cart thing from a commercial. It wasn't even from its owner. So it's just like, oh yeah, Hey Alexa, add strawberries to cart. And it just did that over and over and over again.
Get wrecked, I guess. Oh shit.
Don't you have ice magic now?
I do, but I'm trying not to use up my magic until the boss. This is much more useful there.
Yeah, I was just wondering if that might be able to slow him down.
I don't think so. I think it just deals. I think it just deals damage in a different way. Ah, shit. The door has opened. Haha! Old style platformers, all about cheese. But I can tell that this is a puzzle, which means that there's probably a golden esoteric scroll up there. Come on. Damn it. Got him. Got him. Damn it.
Are you gonna have enough health for the boss?
Yeah, there's a respawn statue before it. That'll heal me. Fuck. Heck. Fuck! Alright, I got a free revive now. Which I'm probably going to use immediately. Damn. But there's the revive statue right there. Okay, here we go. Duke of Moonlight Cavalry, Zepplin Wolf. Alright, so this is going to be a slow one. That's a new one. They gave him new abilities.
Hit him harder.
Use your ice magic.
Use your smite ability. Where's your smite?
Ow.
What kind of paladin are you? You don't even have a smite.
Well, there's my revive. Come on.
This werewolf was so concerned about eating people, he wasn't actually smart enough to realize the other uses of humanity.
It's alright, I beat the shit out of him. He's dead.
I mean, that's really not
Why have you squished me? Why did you squish me? Why did you squish me?
that werewolf is kind of lame. I've seen better werewolves in werewolf movies.
I don't know, the model's kind of cool.
It's squishy. It's squished super mads.
Yo, why you squish me? The wolf is dead! Zepplin Wolf is dead! The Lord of Light is victorious!
I mean, it wasn't really that hard.
What, the fight? Or why you, or squishing me?
I mean, the fight. The squishing you is also a thing, but
Yeah, well,
without the fight,
it's an easy fight.
then that wolf was weak.
I don't think the enemies actually get difficult until Zone 3. Because it's mostly just pattern recognition. It's a platformer. Oh, Lord of Light, I had faith you would not fail, and when I was released from his black Gios? Gaze? Whatever. I felt such relief. His black gaze. For I knew then the villain was no more. I am free to act as I see fit. Why you squish me? Stop squish! And so I gladly choose to defend these precious people for as long as I live. Yet my fate is entwined with yours, O Lord, now and always. To seal our covenant, I offer up to you this jewel, a symbol of my everlasting loyalty. Egg. Magnificently done, Master Durasup. Zepplin Wolf never stood a chance. He really didn't. Speaking of which, I've been thinking. It beggars belief that Daniela was able to live undiscovered in the lower reaches of the castle for years. The wolf was a tremendously powerful fiend. He could not have failed to detect her. Unless perhaps some element of Zepplin, the man, had indeed survived, enough to befuddle and betray the senses of the demon who had stolen his skin? Or, you know, maybe he kept him because he liked fear and he made her very afraid of him? And kind of got off to it? You know? Ah, pay me no mind. A flight of fancy, nothing more. Quest clear, tournament's end. Jewel of the Warden. Hey. I almost reached the level. Oh, blessed loving Lord, by your grace has Bloodpool been saved from all manner of evil. Other realms are surely in greater need of your guidance, and so we beseech you to deliver our foreign brothers. It would seem that the Bloodmen can manage well enough on their own, and no longer stand to benefit from divine intervention. Very well, let us journey to another land, and there spread your holy word. Yeah, I'm glad you're making decisions for me, Mr. Angel. You know, why don't we all come together in agreement on one thing?
Destroy them.
Planting this angel's face firmly into a toilet would be really satisfying.
Probably.
Why you squish me?
Cause it's squish.
Why you squish?
Cause it's squish.
Why you squish? No squish. I don't even know what's going on there. What is that?
It's nothing punching the shit out of something.
Alright. And so we've done it. It's finished. Now they have this cool-ass castle that they can move into. Yeah. But that is something for another day. I'm going to save here. And,
I love how shoving his face into the toilet is the first thing you think of.
well, yeah, swirlies. Because he's a nerd. But, anyway, as I was saying...
He's getting too high and mighty. You need to put him in his place.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna end it there. And I will see you next time. We probably won't be streaming tomorrow. As I'm supposed to be... Wait, what's that? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Something's happening. O Lord, would that it were not so, but your children of Bloodpool bicker amongst themselves like never before. Once we came together as neighbors, brothers and sisters in common cause, but now we take the slightest slight as grave offense, and reason to spill vitriol, if not blood. How quickly our settlement has grown and changed, and with it our daily lives.
Yes.
Much for the better.
Sounds like they turned into modern America.
Yeah, kinda. Much for the better, 'tis true, but it has nevertheless brought stress and hardship, and weakened our bonds of fellowship. I have no idea. I have no idea what, if anything, can be done, but I pray you help us to walk in your grace and abide by your principles of love and compassion once more, O Lord. No, I think you know the town's called Bloodpool, so I think we need another Bloodpool.
I think we need to declare holy war.
Yeah.
Holy war.
Holy war. Holy war. Holy war. Holy war.
For the last time, murder is not the way you teach people about your god.
I don't know. It sounds like to me these people are just trying to find a reason not to go to holy war.
Well, no, hold on. Hear me out a little bit. Technically, we entered holy war the moment we started the game against the demons.
Oh, you're right. So now we're just progressing to a higher level of holy war.
Yep.
Okay, I'm cool with this.
Nightfire is playing a literal god trying to fight the literal devil.
Well,
holy wars.
Technically, it's the Lord of Light versus the Lord of Dark, but it's effectively the same thing.
It's the same. Besides, apparently these people don't understand the fact that they've been in war since the beginning. So, I mean, how would they even know what peace is?
You know what? Fair.
I'm just saying.
It kind of do be like that. Quite puzzling. These humans, their settlement thrives, yet their community suffers. There must be a way to quell the discord in their hearts. But what could it be?
Copious amounts of sex.
Well, yes.
Wow.
Well, no, he's right. These squabbles
I guess he has a point, but still, wow.
These squabbles amongst the Bloodmen have frustrated the settlement's productivity and expansion. No new structures have been built, and the fields and workshops lie unattended. We must find a way to rekindle the spirit of camaraderie between them, Master Durasup. Have you any ideas how we might? I actually already know the solution to this problem.
Community orgy!
You're not too far off. I already know the solution to this problem, but I can't do it until I've cleared out, until I've finished, I think it's part 4. And I'm only on part 2. This is the end of part 2. So I am actually legitimately done in this area now. But, as I said before, we're going to go ahead and end here. So I'm going to go ahead and find somebody to raid. Let's see who's online right now. If anyone has any suggestions, I will take them. But I will look at what I've got here. Yeah, time for turbo orgies. Oh my god, what is it now? What was that? Oh, that was just the sound of the stuff refreshing. How about we hit up... How about... You see, the issue I'm having is not the fact that there's no one to raid, but I have so many people to raid right now. There's a bunch of people online. Let's go raid Sari and Dice. They are playing the long drive right now. So, let's go. I'll send you over there to have some good chaotic fun with them.
Yo. I love the long drive. I play that game all the time.
Yeah.
Or, well, I used to.
Yeah, you used to. Alright.
I need to play that again.
So, I'm gonna send you guys over there. Tell them that, you're here to run away with all of their wheels. And, as always, quote-unquote, behave.
Burkina never behaves. Come on.